What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi adventure film review. Today we're going to review Back to the Future Part 3. It was released May 25th, 1990. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who did Back to the Future Part 2. He also did Castaway, Forrest Gump, and Here. This had a budget of $40 million, and it made over $245.1 million at the box office. Back to the Future Part 3 it picks up after Part 2, where Doc and Marty have to go to the past, the very past, to the Wild Wild West in the 1800s, I believe it is, where they go and they try to fix Doc's past because they found a tombstone where he actually died, so they have to go and correct it. So back to the Wild Wild West where they meet Bliff's or whatever his name is, great uncle, who and they meet their past selves along the way, where Marty meets where his family's originated from, which is actually played by Michael J. Fox as well, which is really hilarious, and Doc actually finds a love interest there, and things go awry, and it may not turn out the way they hoped. So this is the third film in the Back to the Future franchise, and of course it goes the same route as the third ones. Obviously, the third one's usually known to be one of the weakest in a franchise. Once you get to the third one, they start running out of steam, and you can sort of see that with this. So this one is an amusing take on it, and it does have some pretty cool adventure scenes in it, where as soon as they go back to the past, they are Marty's in it with a huge a fight with Indians are going on, and he gets thrusted in the middle of it and stuff. And the story itself is amusing. They kind of did more of the Hollywood Wild Wild West than the actual traditional Wild Wild West, which is a little disappointing. It's very Hollywood-esque in style and stuff. You can definitely tell it's like a set and things. It doesn't feel like you're in the Wild Wild West. It's more done sort of like a theme park show almost feel to it. And some of the characters are actually pretty fleshed out in this, just like all the other films. And the story itself is pretty standard, though. It's your typical love story with some Wild West antics going on, which was good, but overall I wanted more. And the futuristic stuff that you learn from the others is very put in there very sporadically, and it's just not enough. So, overall, the special effects and stuff look pretty cool. The cinematography is good, and acting's really good. And overall, the look and everything, besides it looking very Hollywoodish, it's still a fun movie, and it's not. It's good for families and stuff. It's not too violent or anything like that, but it's a little heavily padded too, so which is really weird. And but overall, I thought it was an all right film. It was definitely the weakest one out of them all, in my opinion. I do love two the best, so but still, it's still a decent film. So it's better than some of the other stuff I've talked about on here. So I'm gonna get Back to the Future Part 3, a 3 out of 5. It's amusing enough, but it's a little too Hollywood-esque for me. So yeah, but if you want to check it out, I'm not sure. I think it's on Netflix right now, and but I'll link the trailer down below so you can check that out. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. It's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, you put the film title in there, some history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Dirty Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people will have a comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'm trying to investigate them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know what your favorite Back to the Future film is. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so you hear my opinions on pop films, my classic films and reviews, and other things as well. And obviously reviews on the odd and things as well. And yeah, don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to be exploring another sci-fi franchise, a little more violent one called Transformers. I reviewed the latest one, but that's it. So we're going to review all the rest. So make sure you tune in for that for the first one, and watch out for all those time jumpers going back to the past and screwing everything up. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.